Almost there. Okay. We're live. Oh, gentlemen, boys and girls, carrots of all ages, it is your favorite, greatest commentator, Robbie Campanelli, back with another episode of Universe Mode, and we are here with the man that does everything behind the scenes. We are here with the man that does everything behind the scenes with Spicy Oreo. How are you doing today, buddy?
PG.
How is everyone doing today? We are here for another episode of SmackDown. It's great. We got Mr. Cameron Grimes kicking off SmackDown for the cross-brand title with Chad Gable defeating the Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, who just made his debut to WWE, and Chad Gable has hit the ground running. All he has to do is hold it one more week, Spice. And Chad Gable will get an NXT title opportunity with Seth Rollins and the winner of this Wednesday's Fatal 4-Way contest of Logan Paul, The Miz, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman. And I hope I didn't already say LA Knight, but there's another guy in there. It's Logan Paul, The Miz, LA Knight, and then MJF. I hope I said 4. At least I was listing that twice. I listed the 4 opponents. But anyway, Cameron Grimes, the man that has beaten a world champion AJ Styles when he was holding the title, defeating Damian Priest with his own finisher as of late. And then the Alpha, the big man, Chad Gable. Chad Gable's like, who are you talking about? Who's big man? Spice, can we talk a little bit about the direction of SmackDown as of the past few weeks? We really see like the finished product now of what could be one of the biggest factions in WWE history, starting at the base of Ashton Hudson and Liv Morgan.
Crazy what 4 versus all turned into. Just started off as 2 people trying to help each other's careers get motivated. Ended up adding 2 more, and now they're unstoppable, kind of.
And let's just go back to the history of the group. Trent Hudson, the brother of Ashton Hudson, made his way on the scene to help them grow. Became tag champion with his brother, and now he will be partnering with Robbie most likely moving forward. But still, got to win the tag titles with his brother against the greatest tag team we've ever seen here in Universe Mode.
The greatest tag team this year.
I don't think they compared to the last year team.
Blake.
Okay.
Murphy and Blake was amazing. They were phenomenal.
I wouldn't disagree that they weren't good. I don't think they had the spotlight like the Way did.
Well, the Way only had it because they had to defend on all 3 brands.
But then they lasted over 6 months competing with with those 3 brands.
The thing is, I don't know when Murphy and Blake even lost their titles. Not until very late. Even if they lost them, they got them back really quick.
And then Robbie Campanelli, let's just talk about him for a second. He and Ashton won their first titles here in WWE together. They won the tag titles.
You won your first title.
Oh no, you are right on that. You are right on that. They won tag team gold at WrestleMania against RK Bro, Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, who are now the new legacy with Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton been dealing with injury, and Cody Rhodes starting up something new. And we are joined by the new NXT commissioner, Mr. King Breezy.
I forgot to put SmackDown Live in the title. I just not noticed that. I have to fix that. What's up? Oh, dude, I died.
Alright, now we have Chad Gable sizing up Cameron Grimes just to throw him back on the ground. Clotheslines by Chad Gable. Ducking, yeah. And a third clothesline. And Gable going for a pin. 1, 2. Not enough. One of your superstars, Chad Gable, the cross-brand champion, going one-on-one. No, you can watch the stream though.
Yeah, it's currently
It's
SmackDown.
a single-player thing that we're doing. It's a single-player thing that we're doing. I'm on the stream. Yeah.
We explained that. No. Anyway, explain that.
And Gable nearly picking up a victory on Grimes. But Grimes kicking out a 2.956743.
Because Universe mode's an only one person thing. Yeah, no, not that.
No, sadly.
I mean, share play, yeah, but no.
If me and Spice like moved to like video content, we could do share play.
I actually learned how to edit because I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
That's not really Ultimate Team
It's
yet,
not
but it
good
will be
till
next year.
They
It's
just
not
started
online.
it this year
It's just
without
like
online.
offline mode. Next year it's going online though. Just think of my team. Like the rarities are the same and everything.
It's 4v4 faction thing. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know much about it. 4 cards.
It's like like you set a deck of 4 cards, and then those 4 people go and fight 4 other people. But since it's single player, it's like story mode based almost.
SmackDown runs WWE.
2, 3. It's just 4 people to be in a tag match. No, it's just 4 people. You would just bring 4 people into a match.
SmackDown runs WWE.
I mean, we called it, Spice. We knew as soon as Cameron Grimes was going to be the opponent for Chad Gable.
I called it.
You said it was a uphill battle. It was an uphill battle from there. And next up, we have 4 versus all going up in a 2-on-2 tag match with Shinsuke.
Stop calling them Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Nakamura, Humberto Carrillo, and Rick Boogs.
Look at all that gold.
Oh, did they bring out all the gold? If only you were out there as like a manager. We would see 2 tag titles, an Intercontinental title, a world title. I'm not even coming out in my tag gold. Fuck you, Trent. Or no, that is the tag gold. Okay. I'm not coming out in my IC gold.
You have the IC title.
No, I was right the first time. Yes! I didn't even come out with the tag title.
What?
Wow. And here we go. Shinsuke Nakamura has arrived.
There's supposed to be an S behind the T.
And look at that entrance by Shinsuke.
Stop. Two of the only successful teams of more than 2. You can play and earn stuff, like you can earn different John Cena's, different arenas, different characters and stuff like that.
That you can only use on that mode.
You can use it in everything.
Really?
Yeah, when you unlock stuff in Showcase, you can unlock it in everything.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the My Faction stuff.
No, I said Showcase.
Oh, that makes sense. Alright, here we go. We have Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs going 2-on-2 with Trent Hudson and Robbie Campanelli. Yup. Me and Trent are a tag team. I know, ironic from franchise. Spice, I want an extended feud with Trent down the road. And immediately after, Trent just putting Rick Boogs to the ground, tags in the Intercontinental Champion Robbie Campanelli. The man defeating Carmelo Grimes after the first night of defeating the longest reigning world champion Walter. And now Rick Boogs going to start working on Robbie. He's going to tag in Shinsuke. But then going right to work on Shinsuke Nakamura. Showing that this is a different Robbie. That the old Robbie that just would get beaten and taking pins in world title matches. That's out the door.
Who got pinned last week? Or on Raw?
You wouldn't break up the pin.
Well, I'm not gonna injure myself.
Oh, look
what
at
if I
Shinsuke.
fell and, like, broke my neck
Shinsuke was going for a pin, and now he's trying to break the living fucking arm of
just
Trent
knocked you
right
out.
there. And then Robbie trying to save Trent. Oh, and then Trent actually clocks Robbie. But then Trent going right back to work on Shinsuke like what he did to Robbie was
Trent
nothing.
is our Solo Sikoa. We need another Uso.
We need another... Well, Liv technically serves as the other Uso. Liv's the Paul Heyman.
I'm the referee.
Liv's just a hot Paul Heyman.
There we go.
She's how we get our motivation.
We?
Alright.
Looks like I'm about to attack you in the main event.
Shut up, Spice. We're not bringing up this whole love story again.
We? You mean you?
Alright, but Trent Hudson, Rick Boogs in the ring right now, going counter for counter right now. Once again, Trent picking up Rick. Dude, that is like probably 500 pounds of combined muscle in the ring right now. Rick Boogs, the enforcer of Shinskaboo.
You're the artist.
Fuck the artist.
It's a better name than Shinskaboo.
I disagree. That's a total lie. Shinsuke working on Trent right now. Right now, the artists have looked phenomenal against the champions of multiple titles. Literally, 4 versus all has the world title, the women's title, 2 tag belts, and the Intercontinental title to total 5 over 4 people. What's up, Zinc? Welcome to the Universe mode. And Trent Hudson bringing in Robbie Campanelli, the Intercontinental Champion.
The pin taker of 4 versus all.
The pin taker of 4 versus all. I wanted to play Madden with one of y'all, ignored me.
That was probably my fault because I was getting smoked and I probably was not happy. That's probably me.
Spice was getting whooped in Madden.
Yep, basically.
And look at me, like once again, just getting tossed like a ragdoll by Rick Boogs. I just get the most disrespect in
Because sometimes when I'm playing Madden, I kind of forget about the chat. Sometimes I forget I'm live streaming.
1, Only a 1 count thanks to Trent. And Trent just leaving the ring, and Shinsuke's going after Trent! Leaving just Boogs and Robbie in the ring, and Boogs is going to chuck Robbie again. And Robbie getting to his feet.
Well, looks like Trent's out there getting the upper
countering
hand.
a finisher right there, but then Boogs countering. And what's Boogs looking for? Has Robbie, chucks him! And uh-oh, going to the middle rope.
Was it on the
Frog
recent
splash!
Madden stream, I'd assume? Because I remember I got smoked in that game and I was
And now
salty.
Rick Boogs
Like I
throwing
ended,
Robbie
like, the
into the
second quarter.
ropes. Breaking it up.
There we go. You better watch out, Mercy, because I'm about to put you on trial like the Bloodline did to Sami Zayn.
Oh my god. And
That's
now
just-
Robbie. Look,
Where?
Robbie looking over and seeing no help.
I
As
thought he was
Trent
talking
was
to Liv.
whooping Shinsuke.
It looked like he was talking to Liv
And
Morgan.
and Robbie turning right into that double underhook suplex. Uh-oh. And look at Robbie trying to steal one. 1, 2, not enough. Robbie trying to steal
What was your name
one.
on PS4?
Probably me. I mean, I don't have notifications on. And here
I don't
we
remember
go.
anyone texting me and asking
Double
if I
axe
Madden.
handle elbow. Counter by Rick Boogs again. This brawl is just continuing for Trent and Shinsuke until now they get back to their respective sides. And look at Robbie
Oh.
starting to fight back.
Wait, suicidal?
Going for a pin. 1, 2.
I didn't know you changed your name.
Is this suicidal?
I mean, it's the same name as the one that Suicidal gave me for PlayStation.
Oh, he said yeah. There it is.
Yeah, I didn't know you changed your name.
Welcome back,
it was
Suicidal.
probably me then, because I remember I was going to play Madden with him the one day, and I passed out. I think I know what he's talking about.
Suicidal,
Do that a lot
what you've missed as of late is one of the best future factions, even bigger than the Bloodline, in 4 versus all. If you go back and look at the last pay-per-view of their outfits, Spice did it nice. And Robbie picking up Rick Boogs, putting him into the sharpshooter. Oh no, he's gonna plant him though. Watch out, Boogs! Knockout shot! And uh-oh, Robbie
change your
dragging
signature.
Boogs away from Shinsuke.
Yeah, we got a new faction with 4 versus all. You remember, I'm pretty sure you were here when me and Liv were 2 versus all. It's grown.
1. Yeah, Robert Camp went from the next big thing to the real Robbie Campanelli, joined the faction. Then the brother of Ashton joined in the faction.
Well, it was vice versa.
Yeah, it happened in opposite. But uh-oh. Look at this, Ashton. Sharpshooter locked in on Boogs in the middle of the ring. And he taps out. 4 versus all. Continues
Lost
to
on
state
Raw.
their dominance on SmackDown.
Gets the win back.
He does. High fives. Trent and Robbie with their second win as a tag team. And look at them. They are excited to be here. They are the top of the SmackDown
That's the top of
layer.
WWE. What you talking about?
They are on top of WWE right now.
Run the place.
Next up,
We're the faces that run the place.
we have Montez Ford in action. The former United States champion that literally lost everything
Including
by
every match
turning on
afterwards.
Angelo Dawkins.
I think he's won 1 match since.
Turning on Angelo.
Yeah.
Montez is broken,
I could
bro.
have swore I cut that out completely. Guess not.
Carmelo's not even by his side right now. He is not happy that his plan did not work. Look at him. He is like lost. He's upset. He doesn't have that same vibe anymore that everyone used to love Montez Ford for. He's not Street Profit Montez Ford. For sure. And look who it is! World title shot E!
We know he will have a shot, but we don't know when.
That is true. After Karrion Kross took Big E out 2 weeks ago at the pay-per-view of Extreme Rules. And he is back. We thought it could have been a longer injury once again, but Big E says he's good to go. And now he's going to try and lay waste to Montez Ford.
That's the thing, though. Does Montez Ford finally start to focus a little bit?
We'll have to see. It starts off immediately. Montez Ford, as we said, a massive drop kick to the head of Big E. And now Montez Ford, once again, nice little suplex there. Starting off the match hot. What's he thinking now? Going to the top rope. Could he be looking for it from the heavens? No, an elbow drop. Going for a pin. 1 count. 2 count. Almost a 3 count. Big E might be injured. No. Maybe.
Yeah,
look at Montez Ford start. Yeah. The fact that it wasn't a quick kick out.
But also, are we just seeing a different side of Montez finally that he needed to bring out and just finally bringing it out?
I'd have to see a lot more before I say that. And now Big E beating down Ford with some punches. Continuing to work on Ford until Ford fights back. And was looking for another one of those suplexes, but Big E lands on top of him. And now he's going to the top rope. Elbow drop of his own from even. And we know Montez Ford has the athleticism of Olivia Dunne.
Nice. He's married, by the way.
And Big E doing the running, standing from the heavens. And now he could be setting up for the big ending on Montez Ford. Night Night Ford. 1,
maybe
2,
a change of
3.
scenery is what Montez Ford needs.
God dang. I mean, Ford tried to show a fight off the bat, but then Big E.
Montez showing a little bit of respect. This is weird. Maybe Montez is tired of being... I mean, how do you come back from saying the Profits are dead, though?
I don't know. But that's going to be interesting. After a quick loss of Montez, maybe he realized at least what he was doing was wrong.
He needs to change his attitude a little bit. Maybe a change of attitude is going to help him out.
I mean, it's nothing worse than what Logan Paul did in Japan, so.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, and Raw has Logan Paul, by the way. Remember that. It's the C show.
Alright, next up.
SmackDown debut here. Well, technically 2. Because either of these guys will show up on SmackDown.
Is it good to talk about?
Go for it.
The other opponent?
Yeah.
And next up, we have The man, the myth, the legend, the man that returned, or sorry, didn't return, debuted a few weeks ago against the OC, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega about to go one-on-one with a former Intercontinental Champion, someone that has beat AJ Styles, Tommaso Ciampa.
He joined for like a second.
He did this, yeah, and then left. And then here we go, Tommaso Ciampa finally making his way to SmackDown, the land of opportunity.
This year it really has been.
Ready to make a name for himself on the blue brand. He was able to start getting himself together on Raw, but believes that SmackDown is his way to the promised land. Look at this man just walking down to the ring like this could be the start of a beautiful thing.
Beating a guy like Kenny Omega is big.
That is so true. Spice, we can reminisce back to the early stages of Season 1 when Tommaso Ciampa beat Conor McGregor for our #1 contender shot to go inside of a cell with Chris Cosmic at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Could this be a 2.0 with Kenny Omega?
Maybe.
Kenny Omega, probably the biggest indie star of all time, against Tommaso Ciampa, who has made a name of himself on the biggest promotion in wrestling. It's going to be a beautiful contest of technical wrestling.
Kenny Omega started strong though.
And here we go, Tommaso Ciampa is going to start trying to fight back a little bit, but Kenny Omega countering, and then Tommaso countering into a side slam. And now Ciampa trying to do something, and Kenny Omega counters once again. A bunch of counters so far out of the two. And then a nice knee shot to Omega, and Ciampa sees the man stuttered. He is stunned right now. Omega is down and Ciampa is going to work, but then Omega gets out of it. And now he's going to start working on Ciampa. And another big cosmic suplex by Omega. And now Ciampa fighting back. And Ciampa continuing to just work on Omega.
Omega made a date. That was a nice move.
Throwing him into the corner. What's Ciampa thinking here? What a move by him. And then Ciampa kicking the head of Omega. Going for a pin.
Nice.
1, 2.
Nice. So Omega's like, I'm just gonna grab the rope. The ref says, no, you're not. So
Ciampa
easily beats
in
Omega.
his debut gets a free win. Omega got pissed off and stormed back to the locker room. We'll have to see what that means.
Well, I mean, he just got robbed. I mean, of course you're not gonna
That
stay out
was
there.
straight highway robbery.
And the ref was staring right at it. That's the worst part. It's like he
The
was in a
ref
bad
literally
position.
stared at it and then saw that his hand was like an inch away from the ground and then just hit the ground and called it a 3 count. Kenny Omega needs to be furious. And here we go.
I forgot to change her jacket.
In her Extreme Rules jacket. Hey!
I forgot to change her jacket.
Asshole! Where am I at?
I changed mine. I just forgot to change hers.
Do I get the jacket?
Maybe.
Yeah! The legendary versus all jacket. Liv Morgan, the SmackDown Women's Champion, facing another rising star, Kacy Catanzaro.
In my
Took
opinion,
an L to
the
Shotzi Blackheart last week.
The Pete Dunne of the women's division.
Oh, look at the ability of Kacy Catanzaro. They call her Spider-Woman for a reason. Has the ability to resist gravity. And here we go, Liv Morgan, Kacy Catanzaro going one-on-one. Catanzaro immediately throwing shots. Seeing that Shotzi made her mark last week, she wants to make hers here on SmackDown.
I mean, but Liv's been good. Like, really good. Since this
Oh,
whole
no, we
versus all thing started.
No, for sure. Definitely one of the top women in Universe Mode, if not #1. We'll have to wait and see at Survivor Series where it could be Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Liv Morgan. But then now we turn to the entrance ramp. Scarlett Bordeaux making her way down the ring, distracting the women's champion. And Catanzaro trying to steal one on the women's champion. And what's going on? They're trying... One! Not even a 1 count. They were doing Rollover City over there. I'm done, bro. And Catanzaro now has an armbar in on Liv, and she's going to try and quickly get out of that.
Oh, move by Liv.
That is true. What a nice little move to keep away from Kacy. And then setting her up with that drop kick. And now look at Liv again. Another step up into Gary. This might have just been a match that Kacy did not want to be in after Liv taking an L last week.
Well, someone had to step up and Kacy thought that was going to be her.
Kacy far away from a rope right now. Let's see if I can get any closer, because I'm a little far out. Liv Morgan just throwing her signature at Kacy. Is that it? No, Kacy barely gets out. Liv arguing with the ref, thinking that's 3. And now Kacy off the distraction, working her way back into this match. Throwing shots at Liv, throwing her into the corner. Kacy looking alive right now. And now was trying to size up Liv Morgan again, and she gets the counter and continues to try and work on the SmackDown Women's Champion. Big DDT by Catanzaro. Catanzaro just continuing to work on the body of Liv Morgan. They already know one member of 4 versus All is injured. Imagine taking out 2. That's the way to get gold. And look at Catanzaro hit that 630. 1, 2. Not enough to put away the women's champion. And Catanzaro picking up Liv. Liv doesn't allow the finisher to happen. Slaps her across the face and lands Kacy Catanzaro. 1, 2. No! Catanzaro kicked out at a fucking millisecond away from 3.
This is why I don't make these for kids moves.
Kacy Catanzaro now picking up Liv Morgan. Big DDT to Liv. She could be going to the top. No, she's going to the corner. She's telling Liv to get up. Spider-Woman lands it on Liv Morgan. What an anticlimactic finisher that was. 1, 2, oh, of her own. Fuck you and your millisecond away, Kacy. And this match is still going on. And Kacy with the comeback. She's still fire in her eyes. That sexy Spider-Woman.
Honestly, you gotta think how much...
What a code breaker by Kacy!
It's better than her finisher. How much do you think that Scarlett is in the head of Liv Morgan right now?
She's getting her ass whooped! And Liv Morgan counters the Spider-Woman finisher, picks her ass up, and plans Kacy Catanzaro for one more flatliner. 2, 3. Catanzaro just kicked out again at 2.9786354. Holy shit! This match is awesome, but they can't.
I may just fell.
I'm sorry, my mic just fell off my head. I just died from her tapping out after all that shit. What a win for Liv Morgan. Just ripped the last breath out of Kacy Catanzaro. Catanzaro went off for a second. And then Liv Morgan just waited until that adrenaline rushed out of her body and Catanzaro had to tap out. That match was nuts. Alright, and now, before the main event, we see the enforcer of 4 versus all. Trent Hudson walking down that entrance ramp.
The changes too. Remind me to do that after this.
I will. The enforcer of 4 versus all. Who is his opponent here tonight? Oh, shit. It is the Real Prophet. The man that is running through everyone. The man that loves life, loves his audience, loves the ground he walks on. One of the most humble people we've ever seen in Universe Mode. Angelo Dawkins. the United States champion that he won off a backstabbing friend that won that title. And then he took that title off that backstabbing friend. Mr. Angelo Dawkins, right on his jacket. Angelo Dawkins just taking his time coming down to the ring. We know this is going to be an absolute war. But could this be what Trent Hudson is eyeing his eyes on, Spice?
Maybe. The U.S. title get all the gold that they can?
I mean, he doesn't have a singles title right now. Every member of 4 versus All has a singles title. And Angelo immediately taking down Hudson for a pin. Only a 1 count. Elbow back. Big shots. Back to Angelo Dawkins. Oh, and then what a shot by Angelo. Stunning Trent early on in the match. But then Trent just eating a clothesline. And then Dawkins just showing his strength, dragging Trent around the ring. And then planting himself on Trent.
Angelo to the top. This is very weird strategy from Angelo. It's not something we see very often.
What do you mean? We see this all the time from Angelo.
To the top rope? Oh no.
That man does springboards in real life.
Talk about in universe mode.
I
don't ever
guess.
see him go to the top rope.
Nice little bulldog by Angelo Dawkins. Trent Hudson fighting back. Spice, just think of what a win here could do for the enforcer of 4 versus All.
It definitely puts him right in line for potential next #1 contender.
And then look at the rollover, only a 1 count. Trent gonna get out of that, but then gets hit with that kick. And then another splat by Angelo Dawkins. And then a nice little counter by Dawkins. And then chucks Hudson across the ring and then goes nuts. The crowd is going wild for Dawkins.
Angelo has had some really good momentum lately.
No, I agree. I 100% agree. But look at Dawkins with that plant! And then was looking for from the heavens. And Hudson counters. And look at Hudson. Looking to finish Dawkins off. F5 to Dawkins. And the ref calls rope break now. Kenny Omega got different fate earlier.
Angelo wasn't even close to the ropes and he got it.
And then look at Hudson's strength! Look at his strength! People cannot put into words of what Hudson has shown from an athletic ability. What, like, this man is just unreal in the ring. And look at them both getting up at the same time. Dawkins looking for something now. Oh, Dawkins not able to, and he gets him up! What a suplex! And the crowd is going wild again! And then look at Dawkins, has Hudson up again, dropping him on the ropes. Breezy was not having it anymore. Oh, and then Hudson was countered off the F5, and look at Dawkins. Oh, he's struggling to get him up, and he does it again! Dawkins just outpowering Trent for a second time, and then plants him with that finishing spine buster. 1, 2, throw!
It took a little more than that
big
to put
kick
down
out.
something like Trent.
Nice kick out by Trent, but Dawkins just continuing to work, showing Trent that he is the better partner of the Street Profits, as we saw Angelo get worked tonight by Big E.
Montez.
I meant Montez get worked by Big E. Oh, but then Angelo's in a second F5. F5 a second time by Trent. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Dawkins will. Oh! Night, Trent. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Trent not giving up either. And then one more spine buster to call ball game. 1, 2, 3.
You can only do so much.
2 F5. And then Dawkins gets up and spears the living crap out of Trent. Still kicks out, but then one more spine buster later and it wasn't enough. What a nice match that was to see, though, out of the U.S. champion and the enforcer of 4 versus all / tag team champion. And in the main event, if I could just talk for a second, Spice, on Twitter, Karrion Kross said to Robbie, "It is interesting that you would turn your back on family for other family." So, tonight I challenge you, Robbie, and I just want only you. So I can take you out of this position, so I can take the title away from Ashton. So tonight we have Karrion Kross going up with the man that just put Shinsuke Nakamura in a sharpshooter for the win earlier tonight. He faces the Intercontinental Champion, the real Robbie Campanelli. Karrion Kross being a man of his word, not out here with Scarlett. Scarlett did show herself in the women's match. But Karrion Kross
have any tricks up his sleeve right now. You know he's got to. Because him and Scarlett are outnumbered.
It's either that or he has an ego of a giant that he can do it by himself.
It's just looking at the dude, it's probably that.
Karrion Kross is one of the future superstars of this business. And he is here and ready on SmackDown. I mean Spice. Since Karrion Kross has been on his own, all he has needed was Scarlett.
This theme song is so good, dude.
That is for sure. And then here we go. The man that brought Karrion Kross on his wing to reform the Authority that was short-lived. Robbie Campanelli, the man disappeared for over 3 months, leaving Damian Priest and Karrion Kross in the background.
And then they both ended up coming back here.
They did. And then Karrion Kross gets a world title shot and Robbie's apparently back. And that is what Karrion Kross's frustrations is all about. Why? Once you leave, you wait till I get a big opportunity and you come into the picture to take it away from me. In my opinion, Karrion Kross is completely justified for wanting to beat the living crap out of this man.
Fair enough. You were my teammate and now you want to come back after I'm succeeding?
Against the team that is keeping me away from that WWE championship?
Bunch of reversals to start. Showing you how well they know each other.
Robbie Campanelli had a vision with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon and Vince McMahon that he was the next big thing of WWE, and he needed some people on his side. He went to Karrion Kross that was doing nothing at the time, a Damian Priest that couldn't get over, and he was like, let's do this together. The group started off a little strong, and then as things were starting to fold because the new legacy was just stronger, Robbie ran into hiding, is what Karrion Kross thinks. And they had to pick up the pieces. And then wait a minute! We thought it was going to be one-on-one. Robbie might not even have anything to do with it, but that's the world champion. Look at Robbie. He definitely had something to do with it. He's trying to get out of there. Oh, and look at the face of Robbie now. Robbie knows that he fucked up. And look at Ashton leave. Oh, no.
Just a quick, hey, I'm here. Goodbye. I mean, we
now
do know
Robbie,
he's been dealing with a torso injury. We don't exactly know what, which is why he wasn't here tonight wrestling.
That is true, but he's just like, hey, I know you're here. I know you're pissed off, but I don't give a fuck. My ego is bigger than yours, type thing. Ashton Hudson wants to just try and destroy Karrion Kross so he can move forward, but Karrion Kross wants to now destroy the whole family of 4 versus all.
Honestly, I know Karrion Kross is a scary dude. I wouldn't want to face him, but he's got to find someone to help him. He's not going to take down all the 4 versus all by himself.
That is true, but he just put that German suplex in on Robbie.
Kenny Omega just broke a TV.
And look at Robbie put his hand on the rope, and the ref saw it.
Kenny Omega just broke something.
Kenny Omega is literally freaking causing riots in the parking lot right now. $350,000 worth of car damages right now.
Attendance member cars, other wrestler cars. He just broke MRC's windshield.
Reports after the show. I walk back to my car and all 4 of my tires are missing.
I mean, this is just showing how well these two know each other.
That
Both
is
tried
true.
to throw finishers and they both got reversed.
And look at Karrion Kross trying to choke out Robbie right now. He has some anger built in.
You also don't want to get
now
stuck
he's trying
in the
to
cross
break
jacket.
the hands.
That'd be a bad move. Don't get caught in the cross jacket. It's probably going to be over.
And Robbie's just continuing to get choked out by Kross. And uh-oh. As you say that, Spice. Oh! Oh! What a kick by Kross! Robbie's dead! Robbie is out. 1, 2, no! Robbie barely kicking out of that. Kross saying, I have my own black mass.
That did feel like a shot, didn't it?
And then uh-oh. Robbie countering the cross jacket. Could be setting up for his own finisher. Drops Kross. Could he put Karrion Kross in a sharpshooter? Kross countering though. Getting back into the match. Throwing Robbie into the ropes. Big chop. Has Robbie's leg. Working on that leg of the Intercontinental Champion. And Robbie fighting back. Robbie taking down Karrion Kross. And then Kross countering Robbie. Kross countering the sharpshooter. And then Kross rolling away. And then, oh, what a...
That looked really nice. The roll through and then just running into the running knee.
Bro, Kenny Omega is now like freaking beating officials, bro.
That man just drug Vince McMahon out and threw him out into a river.
He's literally Braun Strowming all the refs right now. Which one did it? And uh-oh, Robbie looking to put the final shot in on Kross. Lands it! And uh-oh.
This is not good.
Robbie,
close to the ropes.
That arm's literally on the rope. Oh, and had the sharpshooter, but Kross got there immediately. But Robbie going for a pin. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner.
Big for 4
Beating
versus all.
Karrion Kross.
Is he really about to go on one of those runs since he joined 4 versus all? It just feels like you join this group and you get better.
It is for sure. He just laid waste to Karrion Kross using the final shot. And well, 4 versus all, picking up that dagger victory over Karrion Kross. We'll definitely have to see what's next for him, because it doesn't look good with him just with Scarlett against this group. And what a show SmackDown was. Liv Morgan prevailing over Kacy Catanzaro. Angelo Dawkins putting up a world-class match with Trent Hudson in a non-title match. Kenny Omega still in catering, throwing all the food on the floor.
Breaking all the cameras.
Breaking all the cameras. Ripping everyone's suitcases in the locker room.
Super kicking people Shawn Michaels style.
Yup. And Cameron Grimes picking up the cross-brand title over to Monday Night Raw. Well, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, carrots of all ages, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that sub button, where we will see you all next time for Monday Night Raw. Peace.